2, 1.
Welcome to Antimatters.
Hello everyone, bit of an unboxing video today, and a little Manica Rubida challenge update I guess as well. And as well, because I believe this should come out on Christmas Day. It's currently a Christmas Eve, but Merry Christmas everyone. But anyway, let's get to the unboxing. As you may have seen from previous videos, I don't do mega long unboxings, but I do like this little montage. The tape that Antantics uses is also tough as nails, so you gotta have a good pair of scissors to crack the box open. They're very secure. Let's crack it open. Oh, that's a good opening, that one. Inside, what have we got? Got a bit of 13mm pipe. Also got a load of packing peanuts. What I didn't want to do was make a massive mess with the peanuts, so I left them all in for a bit. So what have we got inside of the box? As I should have mentioned properly, the box is from Antantics, so I got some sugar snaps. And first things first with the sugar snaps, I got to give the Tetramorium by Karen Atom some because they love this stuff. And it's always their favourite, so yep, here you are girls, have a few drops of this. This one's carrot cake as well. I think this is I think it's a special edition maybe? It could not be a special edition, but yeah, I know the current special edition for Christmas is candy cane. So what's inside this wrapped up really nicely square thing? This is the Byd Canalig. That's Welsh, I probably said it completely wrong. It's also known as the Medium World. As you can see, it's a nice sized little outworld, and well, you can clearly see the acrylic as well, really nice and thick. I haven't cleaned it yet, so some of the debris from the packing peanuts is still in there. Also comes with these pipe fittings. They're quite easy to fit, and I think this one's for 10mm piping maybe, and the other one is for maybe 15mm or something piping. I also found that the hole itself, you can fit your 13mm tubing in there, so that's what I did. The acrylic though, look how thick it is. It's 4mm acrylic. Normally you kind of find 2 or 3mm acrylic, but this 4mm, oh, I love it. It's so crystal clear as well. But the joints, all of the edges, there's kind of no gap. The outworld is, before testing it, according to me, completely micro-species safe. It has some ventilation holes in it. This is the only part, I think, where small ants could escape, but you're going to need to put a barrier on the roof, so if they can't get to the ventilation holes, you should have no issues with small ants escaping. Let's get into this other little package though that came as well. First up, we've got
2 hours later.
My favourite little bird back. I've probably said that wrong as well. I can't say any of them. What Rich needs to do, hint hint, is make a video and where he just actually says the proper names in Welsh. I can't be the only person massacring them, and I feel really bad. Along with the Byd Canalig, the Byd Canalig is the
2 hours later.
Gwynfyn back. A little cottage nest. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It has a lovely layer of sand substrate on the floor as well, and a nice big hydration port too. I really do like the substrate in the nest as well. I think it's sand, but it looks really nice. I think the ants are going to love it. You can also connect it up with 13mm tubing, and it's got the really thick 4mm acrylic on top, and it just looks tidy. Connected up to the little Byd Canalig, I think it's all really smart setup. Both of them have the bamboo colour scheme, which I'm a big fan of the bamboo. I like that stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of bamboo, and it's the one I keep getting. To test out if it was micro-species proof, I decided to put my greatest escape artists inside. These are the Plagiaulepsis pygmea. They'll literally escape any setup you can think of. So far I haven't found a single setup that can hold them, but I am 100% convinced that this outworld will contain them. I nearly forgot to put a barrier on, but I did remember in the end as well. So I decided I'll leave them in there for a week at least. Also forgot to mention the lid is square too, so it can spin and you can't put it on the wrong way. to try and get the plagialepsis out, I decided to give them a bit of honey. And a few of them thought, you know what, we're going to go out. While the plagialepsis were being slow though, the tetramorin bicarinam, they were all over their sugar snaps. 1 week later, let's have a look inside of the tank. And what's this? The plagialepsis pygmea have increased in size by over 400%. What on earth is going on, I hear you asking? Well, the plagialepsis, they didn't escape at all, and I forgot to film it, but after a week, none of them had escaped, and I'm pretty confident that this outworld is microspecies proof, which is the only one I know of at the minute which can really hold them. I decided to put the manica rubida inside of it though, because the black florin with red ants, they look beautiful. It was a little bit dirty inside as well. From when I moved the manica into this setup, I basically tipped their old setup all inside. So let's give it a little clean. It's really easy to clean, and I just got a little cotton ball and some water and went round a few times. After, it's sparkling, well, mostly. So smoothly that some of the ants are doing backflips. She's alright though. I am super happy with how they've taken to the setup though, and they look absolutely gorgeous in it. Let's see how the 5 minutes later, because I've got to look on the Antantics website to get the name, the Brunif back, or the little cottage nest is getting along now. Oh yeah. So I hydrated it last week. I hydrated a bit too much. Basically, I don't recommend putting more than half of the hydration chamber full of water. Basically, I filled it to the brim and just left it, and slowly the water has made its way through. The only negative I found so far is the manica. They like to pick up the sand off the floor and wedge it in between the acrylic, as you can see this little girl just did. Little trolls. But apart from that, this nest seems perfectly suited to them. This is Ramirez as well, the queen, by the way. She's the only one that's still alive. Popcorn, I believe. She vanished, and oh my god, I've forgotten her name, but my other queen as well, she managed, I think, to drown herself in some sugar water, and yeah, so that was the end of that. But Ramirez, she's still going, and Manica McLeod, she's obviously still going, the queen of queens. I love her. She's the best. But as you can see, the nest seems to be doing really well. Everything seems to be going quite nicely inside. The only issue I found is because I've overhydrated it, I've done a holifer. The eggs are getting a little bit wet, but you can see one of the workers here has a mouthful of eggs, and she takes it over to the larvae, and I was thinking, oh my god, this like stupid little worker is about to feed the babies to the larvae. But it turns out she just used the larvae to get the water off of it. I don't know if the larvae drank it. After a little bit, the little batch of eggs was dry, and she took them off again and ran away. The nanitics themselves, they're massive for nanitics, but yeah, the actual workers are even bigger sometimes. You can see a supersized worker on the left here. She's so much bigger than her sisters, nearly double the size. She's nearly as big as her mum. So thank you so much to Antantics as well for sending this over. I got it as part of being in the concierge club. If you're wondering what that is after you've spent a certain amount, you can join a special club on Antantics where they basically treat you like royalty, and it's absolutely brilliant. The best club I've ever joined. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the manica develop inside of this nest, though, because I believe they'll be well suited. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a fabulous week. May your ants live long and prosper. And until next time, bye. Also, Merry Christmas, and big thank you to everyone at Antantics as well.